Hey collective, how are you? Hello to my viewers, hello to my returning, hello to my new viewers. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. All right, viewer, I'm going to dive right into it. I'm getting a lot of messages. Check out those shorts, the Oath Oracle and the Cycles Oracle. This is all about making a promise to yourself and keeping it so you can close out a cycle, you learned a lesson. But the good part is that you recognize. Maybe you're subconsciously, maybe unconsciously, or maybe even consciously recognizing the first step of, wait a minute, I made a promise to myself. This whole reading is going to be trapped by your own promises, your own oath to yourself, and trapped within the same cycle. You're at the edge, you're at the leading edge of moving forward and closing something out. All right, let's go ahead and clear this energy. Angels, spirit guides, universe, ancestors, divine. Please make me a clear vessel of love and light and healing. Please protect this reading, myself and the viewer. I appreciate you very much and thank you. All right, viewer, like I said, closing out a cycle is really important. It starts from knowing your worth, knowing what you promised yourself, keeping strong, having the strength to move forward. There's something really important here that you need to close out. We're going to get some more detail on it, but this is really important because there's something about a little bit of a validation once you close this out. You're going to get reassurance. You're going to get some type of, I want to say a gift, but it could be just with words. You're going to get a sign from the universe like you did it. There's something about you're just trapping yourself with negativity. You're trapping yourself with being in the same cycle. But you've already made an oath to yourself. That's really important here. You've already made an oath to yourself. So the Oath Oracle is all about keeping that promise. Honor yourself. Know your self-worth. Stay true to what you want. It also tells me about clear boundaries. And I'm not talking about boundaries with others. We're talking about a boundary with yourself. The boundary with yourself is the most important, right? You made a promise. I'm going to do better. I'm going to do right. I feel like you know what this is about, but it's really hard for you to get out of that cycle. And hey, nobody's perfect. So we're going to figure this out. Let me just lay down my cards. And we can get right into this. All right, viewer, let's see what the energy is that's around you so we can further this. The energy, oh, here we go. I'm telling you, judgment reversed. Judgment reversed is not a bad thing. This is telling me you're at the leading edge. What's around you is about to close out. Are you going to get on board? Are you going to stay on that promise, that oath to yourself? Because there's something that's about to go in your favor if you do. And it might just be that self-confidence boost, knowing your worth. Whatever this oath is to you, whatever this promise is to you, you need to follow through because there's something really beautiful coming out of this. And I'm getting a self-confidence. That's the gift. Judgment upright, okay, it is reversed, but we're going to talk about it upright, is divine intervention, right? Calling judgment. You're at the tipping edge. This wants to go upright for you to get in full swing and be proud of yourself, know your self-worth, understanding promises are meant to be kept and you can fulfill that promise. Because what this is telling me is, we all make a mistake, right? Of, I'm going to do it next time and then we don't do it. It is what it is. No big deal. This is all about your highest potential. Reaching the highest potential, loving yourself, putting yourself first, creating a healthy boundary for yourself. Yep, here we go. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is defending yourself, right? Defending your promise. 9 of Wands, 9 of Clubs is all about, the odds are against you. But that's okay. That tells me you've been in the same cycle over and over and over, and you're just fed up which is in a good, positive light. Because when we feel trapped, when we feel fed up, it's all about breaking edge, breaking that cycle right on the edge. This is all about testing the strength, testing your own inner strength. Are you going to fulfill it? Judgment's coming. So the judgment reverse is all about, here you go. We want to give you something in return. We want to get you on a cycle that is in the highest potential to begin again because you're leveling yourself up. There's something about this oath, this promise to yourself, a breaking of old patterns, breaking of old cycles, that's going to put you in a new cycle, in a new version of yourself. I'm talking about an up level here. That's what I'm getting. Let's clarify. So defend yourself, defend your strength, defend your promise, defend what you believe is right for you. Please clarify the 9 of clubs. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you need to take this burden off because check this out. They told me to take that upright. There's something about actions being also under judgment, actions being put on the scales. This is what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about the law. This is talking about your own inner growth. You're overexhausted. You want to give up. Don't give up. I speak the truth. You know the truth. There's about to be a breakthrough. You just need to take that one step. There's something coming about. You're going to be placed in a situation where you can test yourself, where the universe and the divine's testing you to seeing what you're going to do. Have you kept that oath? Have you kept that promise to yourself? Have you put up that healthy boundary for yourself in order to spiritually grow? This is all it is about. You can do it. You know, because you already took the first step. The first step is recognizing what needs to be different, what cycle needs to be broken in order to begin again in a new version of yourself. You've already recognized it. Now it's time to exercise it. Now it's time to navigate it. So this tells me the divine's going to put something in place for you to test to see if you can keep that promise. This is a really big milestone. There's a major arcana that's all around you. It's a milestone. This is to boost your self-confidence, to boost your awareness, to boost your growth. This is all about growth. Let's get the overall energy to clarify. I'm telling you, the 2 of Pentacles is all about balancing, prioritizing. This tells me who comes first. Other people's feelings, other people's behaviors, or are you important? It's you. You've made a promise to yourself. It's time to prioritize. I'm telling you, there's going to be some type of situation that's going to come up in the near future that's going to see how you operate, to see how you exercise, to see how you navigate what you've recognized. You might not understand it, but that's why the tests are there. Those are opportunities for us to see if we've healed, if we've grown, if we've matured, how we handle things. This is all about karmic lessons. But that's why we're here. This is a breakthrough about to come when you want to give up, when you want to back down, when you want to just give in. Take it how it applies. Not the time to do it. Because you've already taken that first step. When someone takes that first step in my book, no turning back. you know what I mean? No turning back. You've already recognized, you're already self-aware. To me, that's already the first step towards self-growth, towards spiritual growth. Yeah, I'm telling you, find that balance. 6 of spades, 6 of swords. This is all about moving to calmer waters. So take the path of least resistance. Do what feels good. Put yourself first, because you know if you keep this promise, this oath to yourself, you are going to be so happy, so proud, and it's going to evolve into some type of self-confidence on a different level. I'm not saying you're not self-confident now, but there's something about leveling up. Knowing how to handle the situation when it comes about in the future again and again and again and again. And I'm telling you, if it repeats, it's because the universe, the divine, wants to know if you've learned a lesson, if you learned a mistake, if you decided to wake up this morning and be a better version of yourself. This tells me that's what you want to do. Keep going. Please clarify the 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Spades. I'm telling you, the Hangman. This is what I'm talking about. The Hangman is all about letting go. Also could mean not able to let go. But this tells me you've already sacrificed something. And I'm talking about an old behavior, an old pattern. You've already decided to sacrifice that. Let it go. This tells me you're right in the middle. Cool. You recognize. Now, how are you going to exercise that lesson? Take the path of least resistance. Take the path that feels good. Even if, let's just say you made a mistake again. Let's say you didn't keep that promise. Who cares? Something's going to come about to test that boundary again. Who cares? Just keep going. No one's here to judge you. This is all about our own personal journey in this lifetime. And you're about to break through something really big for you. You're going to be so proud of yourself once you get through this. Excuse me. So let's get to how to navigate this. Check this out. There's a partnership. Maybe you need to lean towards a partner, maybe a best friend. It doesn't have to be necessarily romantic, but maybe you have to lean on somebody to give you that self-confidence in order to move forward. There's something about a partnership, a relationship, that leads somebody in anxiety here. So this is about a connection, whether it's a loved one, sibling, father, mother, husband, wife, partner. Take it how it applies. But how to navigate this is really respecting somebody else's opinion, really respecting where they are on their journey. That's a very important message. Because where you're at might not be on the same level as somebody else. But this is telling me you want to come together and be on the same vibration. There's anxiety here. There's fear. You're afraid to stand up to something that might rock the boat. Don't be. Don't be. You need to stay true to yourself. You need to keep the promises, those healthy boundaries to what feels good for you. Sometimes partnerships do fall away. Sometimes friendships disappear. It's okay. Doesn't mean they can't come back together. You need to stay true to yourself. And if somebody falls away, that's because they're not in the same vibration and it doesn't serve you at this moment anymore. Doesn't mean it can't come back together. This is all about you being strong enough to accept somebody may fall away from you standing up for your promise, standing up to your oath. Because there's something different about you, viewer, that you are having major anxiety that it's going to affect some type of relationship. I'm not saying I don't care about that relationship, but I care about you. What's best for you? This is all about gaining your self-confidence, and this is a big one. This person might fall away. Who cares? Doesn't mean that they're ex-nate for life. It doesn't mean you can't be, come down the road later. It doesn't mean it could be a horrible, separation. It doesn't mean that. It's how you handle yourself, staying true to yourself, closing out a cycle that may no longer serve you. And that's just the truth. I'm going to be honest. Let's get some more information. Please clarify the Two of Cups and the Nine of Spades. Yeah. This tells me wait for the right opportunity. This tells me don't take action unless you're feeling grounded, unless you feel clear on your boundaries, clear on what you're going to say, clear on, okay, I'm ready to go fulfill this promise. The Page of Swords talks about watching and waiting for the right timing. Watching before taking action. And that's okay. You'll know the right time when it feels right. That is the path of least resistance. So take it how it applies. All I'm saying, whether it's them coming to you, you going to them, it doesn't matter. You will know when the right time is for you. And it's okay if you feel like it's not the right time and they come to you, you can say, can you give me till tomorrow? I just need a couple more days. I'm not sure, but I will communicate with you. I need some more time. Do not approach a conversation until you feel good about where you are mentally, in a sense of knowing what you want to say, where you're at, what you truly want, where do you stand. A clear boundary has been made within yourself. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot harder to keep that promise to yourself. This tells me there's morals, beliefs, and values that are unaligned. I'm not saying they can't be aligned, but there's something, not aligning. And there needs to be a conversation, but you need to stay strong in who you are. They need to stay strong in who they are, and there needs to be a respect factor as well. Let's get more information. Any more information, please? I'm telling you. The Ace of Wands is all about self-confidence, high vibration. Like I just said, wait and see until you're on the right vibration within yourself, feeling good. Now, I'm going to give you a little tip here. Most people decide to have difficult conversations when vibrations are heightened. I'm talking about emotions and feelings are heightened on a low vibration they're already mad. Then they say things they regret. This is all about, and I tell my viewers, I tell my clients that a conversation, a hard conversation is best when you're feeling good. Because you already put yourself at a level of respect. I know that's hard. People want to avoid that. Like, I'm going to bring the vibration down. No, but that's when you're at your best potential and they're at their best potential to be able to handle something in a mature way because the feelings are in a good vibration. I know that's so difficult because most of the time, a lot of people want to, bicker and then bring up things that were like, wait a minute, that has nothing to do with what we were just fighting about. Yeah, this is all about past mistakes. So this tells me, viewer, walk into that conversation with, I've made a promise to myself. It's really important. I love you. I respect you, but I made a promise to myself. This is where I stand. Whatever the situation is, it's all about being open and honest where you are at. Because when you put yourself out there in open and honesty, it is a vulnerable stage. But there's some type of feeling good about putting yourself out there in a way that it's not attack mode. You know what I mean? Let's get some oracles so we can close this out. What else does the viewer need to hear, please? Let's get a couple more, please. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm telling you, There's a commitment. This might be about a marriage. There's promises here. But like I said, the promise is within yourself. This is all of, oh, here, let me see if you can see it. This is all about you staying committed to who you are, what you are. This is what I'm getting, viewer. There's something along your journey of life that has changed morally, value, and belief from your partner or whoever you're inquiring about. This is what it tells me. But people change, right? People change. It's all about writing that vibration on what's right for you. If you can be open and honest and respectful, and also being receptive of where they're at, everything falls into place. Yep, here we go, hoping. So that this tells me you're really hoping for the best. You want something to work out, but you also want to stay true to yourself. Shallow, and we got perspective, and then one day. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. This is telling me that you are committed to your promise. You are committed to your happiness. You are afraid that it might bring somebody down, or it might affect somebody that maybe you do have a commitment to already. But remember, the commitment to ourselves to be the best version of ourselves in order to love yourself. You have to be able to be in the right mind to give and receive by loving yourself first. And that's just how it is. Maybe you might be pleasantly surprised their perspective. But in order for this to come together, you're in the right place, waiting for the right timing, waiting for the vibration to be good, taking the path of least resistance. You've been clearing your headspace. You've been preparing for this. All I'm saying, the message is here. Prioritize, which I know you're doing really well. Okay? Prioritize, keep your promise so you can close out a cycle, because there's something about a different version of you. You've leveled up, or you're about to. Somebody here is avoiding a conversation that needs to be had. But like I said, you will know the right timing when it feels good, when it feels right. If you're not feeling good and they want to talk to you, it's okay to say, let me call you in a couple days, couple hours, whatever it is. I need more time. This tells me you need to keep this promise. There's a milestone. There's going to be some type of self-confidence boost with vitality. This may go in a very pleasantly happy direction by staying true to yourself, keeping that healthy boundary. You might be pleasantly surprised how your partner or whoever this is to you reacts. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be pleasantly, surprisingly good. All right, viewer, I'm going to leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate the ones that have been with me on my journey so far. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. So please hit that like and that share, okay? I'd appreciate it very much. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Bye.